Hello, and great to have you here. Yes. Thank you for joining us. This is the CAC awareness training. In this training, we're going to be looking at what is CAC registration, the importance of CAC registration, the category of CAC registration, the mistakes people who try to register their business make, and how you can avoid them. Which category of CAC registration is ideal for your business? What exact amount CAC charges for the service? And we're going to wrap up with the business idea of CAC registration. Now we don't want to stop halfway because it's going to be a really eye opener, and you're going to get well after this training. After this video, after watching this, you should be able to make informed decision as to what to do for your business. Okay, who is speaking to you here? My name is Nancy Okorodudu. This is my lovely face you can see here. I'm an entrepreneur. I own so many businesses. I own a rental shop that is Exceeding Grace Rentals in Kaduna. I also am the lead consultant of NASTEP Business Consult. I own the AAA Toy House in Kaduna and also do other freelance businesses. I'm also a business advisor, advise businesses on my page, Nancy Okorodu on Facebook. I'm the founder of Grow Your Business with NASTEP, where I give daily business nuggets and daily business advice. I advise business owners based on expertise and based on experience in my business journey of over 15 good years. So I would like you to know you are in the right place. If you are having issues and difficulty in anything business, please speak to me. I talk about business and I teach business. So let's go further. What is CAC registration? What does CAC registration means? CAC is an acronym for the Corporate Affairs Commission. Yes. It is the body. The Corporate Affairs Commission is a government body in Nigeria who is saddled with the task of incorporating business name, companies, and incorporated trustees. They regulate the opening, the running, and the winding up of business in Nigeria. This is what CAC serves. Other countries could have their own corporate affairs body that actually is in charge of opening or ruling the affairs of businesses. But for Nigeria, we have the Corporate Affairs Commission, and this is a part of their logo here. So what are the importance of CAC registration? Why do businesses need CAC registration? The first one here, we say it helps to safeguard your business name. Having a CAC having your business registered makes you only the rightful owner of your business name. That is, nobody else can take that name. That is why you find out that you want to register your business, it has to go through name approval, because if there's another name similar to that, CAC is protecting the other name, and so your own name will not be approved. So it is very important that you go ahead to register your business, so that your name you are building, that your brand that will become big someday, that is already becoming notable, should be preserved and should be only for you alone, and nobody can impersonate the name. So it helps you safeguard your business name. You can also use the document to open a bank account for your business. We all know as business owner that we should have a bank account separate from our own personal account. Having a bank account helps us to know what is coming in and what is going out of our business. It helps us to know where to work on. It helps us to tally or compare our this year's or this month's income to next month. It helps us to tell the bank that we need a loan. It helps us to seek for finances. So you must have a bank account that can track all these records of your income and your expenses. And so you have to open a corporate account. And without CAC in Nigeria, you cannot open a corporate account. So this is one of the importance of CAC registration. Another importance of CAC registration is that it's one of the major requirements for getting loans, grants, and other business support. You know, most challenges of business owners or small business owners is funding. You need to fund our businesses. We need more money to make our business good, to make our business, to increase the capacity of our business so that we can make more profit. And so most um, loans or most grants that are awarded by institution will want your business to be registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission so that they can know that you are serious in your dealings, so that they know that you are structured already. And that is why, and that is how they can give you grants. Sometimes you even need some, not only money, you may need to join your association, you may need some support or some teaching, and some of them they will require business name. In fact, right now, if you want to place some of your business on some store, e-commerce stores like Jumia and what have you, you must submit your business name registration. So it's very important. So another importance is that it gives you credibility as a business owner. It gives you credibility, especially now that it's online selling that matters. When you want to offer your goods and services, if your customer, your potential client or customer that has not doesn't know you before gets to know you, he will what? He will want to know if you are legit, and so he will require for your business name. And so if he does that, what do? You have to, and you don't have a business name, he may not trust you. So giving you, it gives you credibility in the eye of a stranger, in the eye of those you do business with. They know you are serious. Another importance of CAC registration is that gives a legal liability company, it gives the business a legal liability protection. You know, it makes the business separate from the owner. The business cannot incur the debt of the owner. If the business is falling and possibly it has loans with bank, but if you register your business, bank cannot come and tell you that your business is not registered, or that they will take away your personal property for the business. No, if your business is properly registered as a limited liability company, your business is a separate person and you are a separate person. So all you need to do is that to register your business to get or enjoy legal liability protection. Another importance is to access a government contract or to become a supplier in major companies. I have a client that have told me over time that that their businesses need they need some certification, they need to join an association and what have you. They were unable to get access to it because their business were not registered. In fact, there are some companies that will tell you that bring your form A, form B, form C, and if you cannot provide them, what happens? It is that they will not give you, that you cannot join their association. So it is so important, if you want to join associations and what have you, or you want to bid for some contract, you need to have a letter headed that duly has your contract, your address, and your RC or your BN number. And it's only business registration can give you those things. Another importance of CAC registration is that there is room for continuity and perpetual support. It gives your business continuity, meaning that your business can outlive you. Your business does not fall only for you alone. That is, if you are no more, your business should be able to stand on its own and outlive you. Your children can benefit from the business. So this is reason you should register your business with the Corporate Affairs Commission. Then again, let's go further to the next slide. What are the categories of business registration? What are the categories of business registration? So the number one, we have three categories of business registration. We have We have the business name or enterprise, we have the limited liability company, and we have the incorporated trustees. So you will now be asking, in this category, how is what's my own there? What um which category is ideal for my own business? So I may not know your business, but I've tried to what categorize so many businesses that can fall under CAC this each category. So look at for business name, let's see what we have here for business name. So we have um general trade and supply business. So if you deal in general trade or supply, you supply goods and services, you buy and sell things, maybe hair, you buy and sell provisions, you are dealer in so kind of part and what have you. You are dealers in mechanic parts, you are dealers in um fast moving consumer goods, whatever you sell or you buy and resell, you could fall under the general trade and supply services. Another uh, category is as skilled services. You have a service you offer as what as a business owner. You possibly you're an engineer, you are a carpenter, you're a saloonist, you own a tailoring shop, you are a tailor or a fashion designer. All these are skilled services and can be registered under business name, meaning importation, consultancy jobs, media services, farms, poultry, livestock, hunting, crop farming, etc. All can be registered as business name. Transportation and logistics too can go. So all these can be registered as business name. However, depending on what you want, your long run thought for your business, you can still register this as a limited liability company. Why I place them this way is because this is the minimum requirement CAC can approve for business name. Other business I'll be mentioning, they cannot go for business name. That is why I decided to list them this way. So what other business? For the limited liability company, you need what? You need to register schools, fintech company, manufacturing companies, travel and tours, importation, contract and supply, lending agent. All these companies can only be registered as limited liability company. If you try them out to register them as business name, CAC will not approve it. So this is what it is. Initially, even those times, the schools were being registered as business name, but no more again. Early the year 2022, the CAC sent a public notice that schools can no longer be registered as a business name. So you see reason why people delay. When you delay in making decision of registering your name, policies may change why and there. That is why delay is dangerous. When you have made up your mind to register your business, please register it immediately. It will help you a lot. So all these business names, they have their various share capital limits, and I'll talk about that in a little while. Then we have the third category, which is incorporated trustees. These are this falls under churches, religious bodies, corporate society, association, NGO and foundation. Any association, any group registration falls under incorporated trustees when you want to register them. Then what are the differences between CSC registration, the business name and the limited liability? Don't forget, we are still talking about which category is ideal for me. Now I've told you, I've categorized it under the CSC specification. Now I want to give you an advice, the difference between them, the pros and cons of the two, and so you can make decision. Now this picture here is not my own. I took it from somebody's wall called Lawad Afeshola's wall. So I own no private property to this particular picture, but I just want to use it to portray a point. In this picture, we could see the differences here. Now, on my left hand side, This is what you get when you register your business as a business name. And on my right hand side, it is what you stand to get if you register it as a limited liability company. So let's go quickly with the differences. The first differences says shareholders have limited liability and are not personally liable for the debt of the company. While if you register your business as a business name, there is you and the business are same thing. But on the other side, when you register it as a limited liability company, the owner has unlimited liability and can be held personally liable for the debt of the business. I mentioned that earlier, that if your business is registered as a limited liability company, what happens is that it is separate from you. But when you register it as a business name, that means you and the business are still the same thing. Do you get me? So please let me come again. What is in my left hand side, it is what you get when you register it as a limited liability company. Yes, it is what you get as a limited liability company. I made an error earlier. And what you get at my right hand side, it is what you get when you register it as a business name. Now let's go straight to our second differences. It is easier to raise capitals. Under the limited liability company, you can raise cash capital easy because you can sell shares, you can use collateral. Shares can be used as collateral for loan or in exchange of equity investment. But for owning a business name, it is not, it is more difficult to raise capital. And next one is ownership is transferably easy and the company has continuous existence even if the shareholder pass away. That's for limited liability company. But for business name, transferring of ownership is very difficult, almost impossible. And as there is no difference between the business owner and the business can what die as the business owner die. Then another differences is that under the limited liability company, there is more formality to run it. There will be, you need to have an annual general meeting, important decisions, and need board meetings and resolution. But if you are opening a business name, less formality, no need for annual meetings, and no or board resolution. And the last difference is here is it is more expensive to set up. If you want to register for limited liability, is more expensive because you have to pay for FIRS for their fee and you have to do a lot of processes. But for the business name, it has lower startup cost as you do not need a lawyer to register it and you don't need that much documentation. Well, for limited liability company, well, you don't really need a lawyer because if we are the one taking it for you, we have all in place for you. So now, what are the three mistakes people who try to register their business make, and how can you avoid it? So it's imperative for us to write about this. In my years or my couple of months of registering businesses, I discovered that so many people have started the registration process themselves and get hooked up on the road, on the way, and you get frustrated. Some of them have wasted time, wasted resources, wasted money, and they have nowhere to go. It is because some of these mistakes they make them. And what are the mistakes? Number one, most people do go for the cheapest category of registration without considering the nature of the business. You know, when going for your business registration, you must look at the nature of the business. What is the business stand to be is out for? What industry the business falls into? Thank God you have we are watching this video right now, and so you discover that we have listed them. But so many people don't even have idea about CC. They just go about it and later on make mistakes. So when you want to register your business, all you need to do is to check for the category it will fall under. There are some businesses, not only that, there's a business that will go for 1 million naira share capital, and there's some that will go for less. I'll talk about that later. But what we are saying here is that your category determines your industry determines the category you are going for. For example, I had some quacks trying to register schools as business name, and they got hooked up. What did they do? They could not do anything. They wasted the money, have paid over the money to CAC, and they could not recover their money. So please check out for which category your business falls under before you do the registration. The second mistake I've penned down here is that most business owners already start their company with only them as director, shareholder, and secretary. When you want to register your company as a limited liability company, please ensure to split some of the positions. You can put your business partner or your spouse, your wife, your husband, your children as shareholder or as secretary, as case may be. Do not attempt to register your business only you. It has a side effect. You'll be like this multi-taxes person that doesn't rest, and at the end of the day, it will turn out to be ill for you. Nobody will take a 1 month registration, especially LCC, serious. So many people who see your document and see only you may feel insecure because they will say, if something happens to you, what goes on? So that is why when you are registering your business, especially the limited liability company, you should always try to involve 1 or 2 persons to your documentation. It will help you a lot. The third mistake is that people do not check the specified shareholder capital for their type of business before beginning the registration. What is share capital? Share capital refers to the total number of units of share that can be subscribed to by shareholders. For every business, especially for limited liability company, the CAC has given a specified shareholder. I could remember there was a client I wanted to register business for. He said somebody told him that this is the fee. And I told him that no, your business your business is an agent, money lending agent. It will go highway. She didn't attend to me when she went to do the registration and she got hooked. The guy could not deliver. He has collected money and she could not get back to him. She came back to me and I told her, this is this. Your business is 20 million naira worth share capital, and the higher the share capital, the higher the amount. And to God, we were able to do it and we came out successful. So the minimum number of share capital specified for a private limited liability company is 1 million naira share. Kindly check the required share capital for your business before you register it. You can Google it. If you are doing that with me, I have because of my expertise and my experience, I should know what the number of share capital that is required for you. Now, let's go straight to the business idea of CAC registration. What is the exact amount CAC charges for registration? Now, if you see, for business name, the name reservation CAC will charge 661 naira, the main registration 10,161 naira. By the end of the day, if you are registering your business yourself with CAC directly, you spend 10,822 naira, a little below 11,000 naira. You get me? And it's amazing because I've not seen where somebody will do business name for you lesser than that. You get me? But when you want to give a consultant like me or somebody else, you have to pay at least a minimum fee charge 18,000. And so you can see the difference. If a consultant is doing it for you for 18,000 naira and you can do it yourself for 10,822, is it not worth it? Well, it might be small for you, but I just want to let you know that it can be done at a cheaper rate. Then again, for limited liability company, CAC will charge name reservation 661 naira, main registration 10,161 naira, FIRS and stamp duty 8,678, and by when you total it, you'll be spending 19,500. And the least you can get this registration done from a consultant, it's about 50 to 60,000. In fact, as a consultant, I charge the amount of 60,000 naira because of my brand. People know I'm perfect at what I do. People know my quality of work, and because of my brand, I charge 60,000 naira. So you could see it will help. You see the difference is clear if you can carry out your registration yourself. So take a minute and imagine now, take a minute and imagine that you could carry out the CAC registration for your business yourself and save cost. You could actually do that. You could actually do that. Or you could help other business, or and let me use and you could help other business owners carry out CAC registration, charge for your service and make profit. It's so easy and simple as that. So if you are imagining, considering the high in cost of living, people are looking for more streams of income to have add to what they are doing, so that to us to make end meet. And so you can take it as a side hustle. This is what I actually do. This is my side hustle. I own businesses, but this is my side hustle. And I tell you, within a month, I make at least 100,000 naira on CAC registration. At least that is the poor it can be. It's 100,000 naira. So here is what some of the people who have taken my course or took this action after I have told them did. You could see they are celebrating their first certificate, and these persons that talk to you have gone ahead to register their second, third, fourth, fifth. Some have registered over 10, over 15 and counting. And so this is what you get if you want to make up your mind to register your business yourself. So what is the next step, and what am I employing you to do? What's the next step to do? The next step I'm employing you to do is to pick my course on CAC registration. It is a very detailed course, a walkthrough video where you watch me literally register a new business from scratch to finish. In the video, I gave you my steps on how to get a very fast response for CAC registration. When you do it correctly, you go ahead, you do your name reservation, you submit them, you do your name search to check if the name is actually available for CAC to approve. You do your what? Your name reservation, perfect name reservation that will meet up for approval. Then you go ahead with your main registration, and then you download your certificate. All is a walkthrough video where I taught that in details. And I believe you me, if you take that course, you will be landing on your CAC registration in no time, on your CAC certificate in no time, and you could help other business owner do that. Now, aside taking my course, I added a bonus to this course. What is attracted to this course? In the bonus, you will join my WhatsApp support group. I don't just sell a course to you and leave you alone. No, I don't do that. You join my WhatsApp group, support group, and we will lead you, hold you by your hands to register your first business, so that you could get the rudiments. Then again, we will get access to our over 20 CAC flyers designed for your business. You if you actually want to start a CAC side hustle, we have available flyers that you can use to post on all your social media handles to tell your friends, your loved ones, your audience that you are actually into CAC registration. Then you get my free ebook on the most often asked questions, frequently asked questions on CAC registration. I tell you, this alone, if I do it for others, I charge them. But for this course alone, you can actually have this. So let's see what other people have to say about it. This is what other people have that have taken the course are saying about it. And I if you I will put the link to the details of the course in the section where you can in the comment section, where you can tap and check more about it. You see more and more people giving us testimonials of their experience. So please go ahead. Now, what's the price for this course? We are charging 5,000 naira. The course is priced at 5,000 naira on my site and everywhere you see it. But for today's price, if you are getting this video now, you will get the course for 3,000 naira. You will get all what I have listed out for you for just 3,000 naira. You get them. So if you want more about the link, the details, I'll send the link there. And in case you have any issues, please call my numbers 08022156605. You can send me an email, and you can contact me on my website. you can see our details there, and I know you will have your problems solved. So if you don't really want to check actually the details of the course and you just want to pay right away, then go ahead and make payment to the account number on the screen 0046126308 to Nancy Odedo in Access Bank, and send proof of payment to the number you see there. Once you send proof of payment to your WhatsApp number there, we'll enroll you immediately to help you, to guide you in taking your CAC registration. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope to see you soon.